I'm not going to do a weird intro today. Hello and welcome to Fat Pod. Here's Danny and I'm Stephen. And today we are talking about Power Rangers.
You Mighty Morphin Power Rangers! That's an excellent little segue.
We're going to be talking about the 1995 movie and the 2017 movie as well, alongside talking about when it was first released.
I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, 93, 94, around
93.
that area. Obviously, I'm a lot older than you, so I grew up watching this. This was in my
I found out
shows
that
of-
the Mighty Morphin, the series stopped when I was born. It finished in January of 96.
Oh, what, Mighty Morphin?
Yeah, the series finished.
And then what did they go on to? Was it Zeo?
I think so. Because I know Wild Force was in 2002.
Fuck, I long dropped out. I dropped out 96 then at Zeo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when this movie, when the first movie hit, obviously Power Rangers already been going a couple of years. I didn't like the changeover from the three characters they changed.
Oh, yeah, you said.
My Red Ranger is and will always be Jason, because that motherfucker...
Apparently that's to do with contract shit, though. Apparently it was to do with...
Yeah, I've not looked into
Payment.
why they left and that, but I don't think Rocky as the Red Ranger was a good leader, so that's why they had
Morphin
Tommy.
time.
No, Jason's the best, yeah, he was... Come on, guys, it's morphin' time! Right, you believed that shit, didn't you? Michael's like, move back from the mic if you're going to shout. Sorry, Mike. But... Oh, brilliant. But yeah, let's go back to the film, the first film.
Yeah. Obviously, I didn't see it until I was about 5 or 6. Originally, it was Wild Force that got me into Power Rangers originally. And then the movie was still being shown about on some kid channel, saw the DVD and was just like, I want that. So, got it, watched it.
I can
loved
make
it.
I can make myself feel really old. I went to cinema to watch this. I think it was one of the first films I saw in the cinema.
And I bet you came out thinking that you were fucking one of the Rangers.
Yeah, we did actually. Me, my cousin, and our friend Ben. Ben's mum took us to watch it, and we come out the cinema and we were like, "Yeah, that was well cool, it was wicked, rah rah rah." And my cousin Shane always thought he was Tommy, the white one. So whenever he'd do a kick, he'd be like, "Hootsie hooyah!" Even as a kid, we used to like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
That's the thing, that every single move they did, there was some reaction.
Even when they point, whoosh, whoosh. I was like, what the fuck?
And when they talk, they have to know who's talking by doing a, oh no, this is happening, and then you know which Ranger is talking because you can't see their mouths, so you just know by their.
Well, you forget as well, these guys are meant to be teenagers. When I was a teenager,
what teenager?
When I was a
Neck
teenager,
spasms.
I had a group of friends, and whenever I said, "Let's go doing this," they all didn't go. Whoosh. I would have loved it if they did, but yeah, they just didn't. But have you recently watched the original movie?
Yes.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Does it still hold up?
Yeah.
Really?
I still liked it. There are some parts that I think is really cringy, but. Sorry.
Yeah, no, sorry, I'm thinking about something I shouldn't be.
I think it's quite cringy. Like.
Your voice. No, all right, I'm carrying on. Yeah, quite cringy, sorry.
Like when they did the whole shit
Yeah.
and whatnot. And when they're doing backflips and they end up in the perfect formation still, and like
Like I said before, the flips over the cameras always bugged me. You know how the camera would be up there and then they'd all be doing their little flips over it, and it's like, that's weird. Could you imagine filming that? The cameraman's laying on the floor being like, right, go! They all just jump. And one of them just lands on him like, oh shit, sorry mate.
scrapes his forehead.
Yeah. Oh man. The storyline, Ivan Ooze finally gets released from his gooey little egg.
Yeah.
And decides to...
Starts going all.
He decides to Pied Piper the parents of Angel Grove off a cliff. To what end? I don't get it. Why did he need to do that?
I am done with your services, now go jump off the...
But not only that, there's another thread of the story where it's like, but he also wants all the metal out the ground to build his Zord back. And it's like, to what end? It's like, he already killed Zordon, well, thought he killed Zordon. The Rangers have pissed off to get the ultimate ninja power or whatever.
Look who's back!
Yeah. But yeah, he's just really not very villainous, is he?
No.
Like,
It's the part of the start where it's like, I smell teenagers.
it goes really deep, doesn't it? It's like, smells like teenagers. Again, when I was a kid as well, the bit in the trailer was Tom was like, for the Power Rangers. And he's like, oh, where's my autograph book? Yeah. He's not a menacing villain, is he really?
Nah.
He's just a purple dude who fucking
He's got a weird
acts up.
chin as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got like a weird twisty beard. I try and do it every now and then, but I just ain't got enough growth. But even the choreography in this film, I know there's a lot of like original OG Power Ranger fucking fans out there who still love this film. Fair play to them. It just doesn't hold up for me.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. I like the upgrade of the suits to show that it's a movie and not a TV series where they're all in Lycra. But yeah, the film is pretty bad. It is really bad. I mean, these kids in half got a lot of energy as well. They start the film by jumping out of a fucking plane and then rollerblading everywhere.
I don't get what at the start they all have to say something because they jump out like, see you later, bye.
Cowabunga!
And when they roller skating through, every time they're jumping, they're like, yeah.
But if you actually go back and watch the rollerblading scene, they're all shit. One tries to jump and he sort of... It's really bad. It's like watching me do it, like, down the street.
It's like watching you walk.
Yeah, I just stumble when I try and step over things. But yeah, the film really doesn't hold up. But I have seen on Netflix they've got the original series. I went back and watched a few of them, and it's so routine. It is unbelievably routine.
Although I don't know how many they've done in terms of rebooting the kind of...
There's got to be at least 20.
Well, there's 24. There's 24 different versions of the Power Rangers, apparently. Well, that's what I found out, but I don't know if it's definitely true, but...
I'm sure it is.
We'll go with it.
Read it on the internet.
Interweb. And some of them, like, Wild Force was my favourite one. I don't know if you've seen or heard of Wild Force. But I think they kind of changed it up in terms of... Because I think all of them have their own different way of going. It's Morphin Time and whatnot. They had, like, little phones.
Yeah, pretty much.
They had little phones, and they'd be like, oh, what was it? I can't even remember. It was there, and now
It
it's
was
gone.
so good, now it's gone.
But they'd press this button, and then they'd put the thing to their ear, and then they'd like do like that kind of shit. And then the phone would turn into like this little robotic thing, and then the robot would turn into the fucking...
If I was walking
costume.
down the street with my phone and I went like that, someone would shout rape.
But it's not even that. Like by the end of the day, if you're morphing into your suits and it takes them that fucking long in reality, fucking Rita's got fucking whoever.
Was it Rita though back then in Wild Force and all that? I think she pretty much.
Oh no, she wasn't in Wild Force.
She
I'm
went
just
in
saying
right
it's a
off in
general thing. Like when they're doing like it's morphin time and they do the whole pterodactyl shit and all of that, and then. But by the time they've done all of that, the villains have basically fucking taken over the world.
Like a pair of tits.
Yeah, exactly. And they're stood there like it's morphin time.
Oh, what a bitch. But going back to the original show, it was so formula.
Yeah.
Like every episode, they'd be doing something, a bad guy would show up, they'd fight it, and the putties realise they got their ass whooped. Rita would be like, make my monster grow. Make my monster grow. And then they'd call for the Megazord, and then they'd fuck it up, and then the Megazord always had to pose after it knocked down that cardboard building. It'd be like, so, like it knew where the camera was. But again, I do love the original ones. Again, the only time I've ever come back and watched any Power Rangers, I don't know if you've ever seen this. There was an episode called Forever Red, and they brought back all the Red Rangers for one episode.
Oh, I've heard about it, but I've never seen it.
It's one of the best because Tommy's got them all lined up, and he's like, "Yep. Here's a motorbike," and they all run out to see who it is. And one of the other Rangers like, "Who's that?" And Tommy's like, "The best Red Ranger that ever lived." And a little part of me, my heart sank a little bit because I was like, "Who the fuck's it gonna be?" And Jason took the helmet off.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, boy, there he is! It's morphin' time." You know what I mean? Fucking yeah. So I was very happy about that. Like,
Yeah.
and that was the only one I ever watched after I dropped out in '96. And I don't know when that was made. I imagine it was like 2000, around that area.
Yeah, I've no idea.
But that's the only time I've ever jumped back on to watch it just to see Jason as the Red Ranger. But I love the guy who plays him, Austin St. John. But he's quite chubby now, like myself.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine it was
Myself.
him actually in the suit. Like, yeah, when they're all in the suit, they're all kind of like slim and like athletic looking, and he's a bit like morphing. Jesus, do you know what I mean?
It's like it's morphing time. Takes a bite out of a burger.
Takes the bite out of the morpher. But yeah, as far as that film's concerned, like I said, I enjoyed it at the time. It doesn't hold up for me. I don't really care about the storyline either. I think Zordon was played by a different guy as well.
It's a very going to bed film. I feel like it's one of them films that if I was like tired and I wanted like background noise, I'd stick it on.
Yeah, saves the porn, doesn't it? Yeah. I just wanted background noise. But yeah, I think it's a great show. I prefer the show over the movie. But I don't know, man. It's so hard. I never accepted Tommy as the leader. And I know a lot of people are going to slap me down for that, but I never ever accepted him. Jason was always the leader. And then when they introduced the Green Ranger into the TV show, it was cool because the show started to get a bit different. He was an evil ranger. It was great.
But that's what I mean about how they repeated some things, because in, like I said, in Wild Force, they did the exact same storyline. There was this grey wolf that at midnight he'd turn into like this werewolfy kind of thing that was cursed. And then the Power Rangers kind of helped him out of the curse, and he was the Grey Ranger. And he, like, you know, the Green Ranger used to have, like, turn his sword and he'd play like a little tune.
Yeah, I remember.
They did that in Wild Force as well. He had like a little, but he actually had a flute.
He had a piano. Drop gum. I'll eat that tomorrow.
Eat that later. That's your lunch.
It's alright, I got it. But yeah, the little piano. Anyway, ruined that joke. Sucked all the air out of that one. But last thoughts on the Mighty Morphin before we go to the 2017.
I mean, I'll still watch it.
Yeah, you're going to hit up Netflix and watch the series again? Or is that something you want to leave in the nostalgia cupboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, leave it there.
Yeah.
But I can't believe how many fans of it there still are to this day. And I think the Power Rangers now, they're like nearly 25 years old.
Must
as far
be,
as like the US release of Power Rangers, 25 years old. It's fucking crazy.
So what do you think about the new one then compared to...
I'm going to be honest, when the first trailer dropped, I wasn't sold. I wasn't sold at all. I was just like, man, this is going to be what it's going to be. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've seen stuff get rebooted and it's been shit before. So, motherfucker. Oh, there's lots of edits in this one. Tumbleweed. I wasn't sold on the first trailer at all. Not at all. My friend went and saw it. He said, it's good, come and watch it. So he went and watched it a second time, took me down with him. And I said, I wanted 4 things out of this movie. I want Alfred to say, I. I wanted Jason to say, it's morphing time. I wanted the theme song. And Rita to say, make my monster grow. But, don't. Anyway, when they started hitting the beats and doing it, and then when the Zords come out and they played the music, I was like, yeah, I'm in, I sold.
Yeah.
But it took a long time to get Rangers, didn't it, in that film?
Yeah.
I think
it was a good origin film, but I think that if they do, and if they make the second one, they need to have more Power Ranger in it.
Yeah. Well, they definitely will, because they haven't got an origin to go through.
But then they've got to do the whole Tommy thing, because they kind of hinted at him.
Yeah, that was the spoiler alert post-credit scene. But Yeah, I could definitely have done with 20 minutes more Power Ranger in costume action. And but the film was good. I loved that they didn't go colour and race like they did in the original ones. Like they mixed it up a bit. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Is the Yellow Ranger, is she lesbian or was she bisexual? Or
I think she was.
they hinted at it.
Yeah,
didn't they?
she wasn't sure. I think it was at a point where she wasn't.
Yeah,
sure,
I've
she
only
was
seen it
confused
once, but no, that's great. That's a teenager right there. You buy into that a lot more. Billy was autistic as well. Again, buy into it. Zach was just a little shit basically, wasn't he? But he had a heart of gold sort of thing.
Yeah.
Kimberly and Jason, they hinted more towards a romance with them. So it'd be weird if Tommy does come into the fold.
Yeah.
Because obviously they were the romance of the original series and movie. Yeah, man, I'm in for a number 2. But actually, I think I read that the movie logo rights, I think it was just the movie logo rights, I read it last night, have been picked up.
Oh,
but
right.
that's the logo, though. It said movie logo rights. It didn't say an actual film.
Yeah.
So hopefully somebody's picked it up and been like, fuck it, we're going to make a number 2. I would love to see a Power Rangers number 2. What did you think to the Rita?
Rita, she was a bit weird to me.
Really? I dug her. I thought she was awesome.
I think it was because they kind of turned her a bit demonic a little bit. In a way.
Well, she's a rogue Green Ranger, isn't she?
Yeah, but it was the fact that like in the Mighty Morphin she was all right, and in this she seems a bit more off and whatnot.
Yeah, well, they've got to change it up a bit. They've got to modernise it.
I think it's something that is good. I still enjoyed it. I don't like how the Zords look though. They just look like a. Hello. Yeah, I'm doing a podcast at the minute. Yeah, I'll be round in 5. Cool. I'm getting laid.
Who was that? Rita. But I love how they made Goldar, like she was stealing the gold of Angel Grove and stuff like that. I missed that he wasn't a big dumb. He looked like a bit of a monkey, didn't he, in the original? Like a golden monkey.
And he had that weird voice as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn him into chicken wings.
But yeah, but I really dug it. I hope we get Rita in the second one and maybe a bit of Lord Zed, or make a trilogy out of it. Have the Green Ranger be the big bad of 2. Good by the end of the film, and then 3 Lord Zed. And just have a nice trilogy, a nice clean trilogy.
They don't do. There's not a moment where it's like they fair enough do the morphing time, but it doesn't seem like they can do it on the spot.
Yeah,
because you know how when
they
this
have
one,
to go to the command center.
Yeah, and then they change it on that little panelly thing. But then they had the little.
But saying that they've sold morphers for the figure line, so I'm sure they actually carry morphers with them. That will be some. I need to rewatch this. To be fair, I've only seen it the once.
Yeah.
So I need to rewatch it. But for what I did see of it, I fucking enjoyed it. It was good. Again, my only gripe with it is 20 more minutes of Power Rangers would have been wicked for me. More fighting with the putties and stuff like that. What did you think about the putties? Because they weren't the little grey suits. They were actually like these clay monsters. What did you think of that?
I thought they were all right. I thought it was a nice little.
I really dug it.
I think the film is very made for 90s. It's very made for the 90s.
It is definitely made for the fans. The Power Rangers costumes, too Iron Man-y for you, or did you not mind them?
They remind me a bit like the plastic Power Ranger figures you could get from Powerland.
What, the cheap ones?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, I just wish there was a bit more white designs on them, just to bring it a bit back to like the original.
I feel like they'll change the costumes a little bit if they make another one.
I didn't like the helmets as much though, because I think the original design of the helmets from, again, the original movie or the TV series, I think they're spot on. But again, that's what I grew up with.
The one thing that confuses me, how come his dad doesn't recognise his voice?
I think
grab my hand. It's just
I think he does. I think it's like the Lucius Fox and Bruce Wayne sort of thing. They sort of know, but it's unsaid. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think it's that. I think he knows it's Jason behind the mask.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of Krispy Kreme action in this film, wasn't it? It was Power Rangers sponsored heavily by Krispy Kreme. Because I think even the last...
It's on the back.
Yeah, even the last bit was like, oh, it's at the Krispy Kreme.
That's been like Baskin Robbins.
Did you catch Tommy and Kimberly's cameo at the end? Did you catch that in the film?
I don't remember.
The White Ranger and the Pink Ranger are actually at the end of the film. They're in the crowd scene when the Megazord's up.
Oh yeah, you said.
Yeah. So that's a cool little nod. I wish they threw in some other Rangers. It'd be nice to see like the original Red Ranger in there.
Yeah.
Maybe some of them could have played like the dads or something. Do you know what I mean?
That would
have been pretty sweet. But
yeah.
right, I think any more to say on this Power Rangers other than I'm looking forward and hopefully we get a number 2 and a 3, make a trilogy. Green Ranger, second villain, good by the end of it. Lord Zed, big bad in the third one.
That'd be nice.
Nice clean trilogy. And again,
then don't continue it to a 4th because that would just fucking bollocks it all up.
Again, it's. So I'm gonna leave my Mighty Morphin in the nostalgia cupboard, same as you. I don't need to see them anymore, otherwise I'll just ruin my memories of them.
They are a great memory to have.
They are a great memory to have.
Like the stuff you got as figures and stuff like that, the little flip heads. And
I loved all the toys. I had a pair of Zach's gloves. So it was just white gloves with like the black diamonds on, but they had like a voice panel in, and whenever you moved it was like whoosh, whoosh. Honestly, I swear down, you can still buy this crap on eBay. And I did have the green dagger with the doo. I had a power blaster that turned into the power blade and all that. As a kid, I had all that shit. But recently, have you seen some of the stuff they brought out now, like the Red Ranger's sword and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I want a helmet. I want a Red Ranger helmet. I saw it in Toys R Us for 100 notes.
Wow.
So yeah, I kind of want one just to display. But as you know, even Funko Pops, I've only grabbed a Red Ranger from both because he was my favourite. I don't need to get all 6 of them and all 5 of them, depending on which one you're going at. But I think you should wrap it up for this episode.
Yeah.
And we'll talk more about Power Rangers again. We'll probably go a bit more into the series. Watch some series.
The different types of what's coming up. And hopefully we won't have a friend behind the camera pulling funny faces at us.
Yeah. Making the show very fucking awkward. If you hadn't noticed.
But yeah, please like, comment and subscribe. Share the video if you enjoyed it and if you've got friends that might like the video as well. And we shall see you in the next one. See you later.
See you in the next one.